Okay, as I was saying, if your MLS has an application, download it and use it. Make your iPad mobile. Make it easy to use without being tied to something, okay? You can see that on my iPad in my real estate, I also have a title calculator. Depending on the state you're in, you may not need to calculate how much title policies are. And if you are, no matter where you are, you probably want to calculate mortgages. There's a very simple mortgage calculator that's available. Most mortgage calculators are free. There are some that are a little fancier, a little more complicated, but may cost a few bucks. Most of these applications, you guys, will cost $1, $2. The really complex ones will cost $5 or $10. So you're just not spending much money. Now you can see in my real estate application, I also have examples of web pages. And I'll show you how to do this here pretty soon. I'll show you how to take web pages and create and save them. I'll teach you how to use the web and the email applications on your iPad. Okay? Right now, once again, we're still talking about the applications you need. Now, I have Zillow and Realtor.com and Trulia, and I don't really use them a lot, but I like to know what my customers are using. Now, a lot of people use Open Home to hold open houses. It's specifically for holding open houses, and it is a pretty cool little program. My agents use it. I don't because I don't hold open houses, but it is a nice little application. Let's go to the next screen. This next screen really is applications that I don't really use a lot. I like them. I use them sometimes, but I don't use them a lot. I don't really see one on here that you absolutely positively have to have. I use DV Prompter when I'm actually doing videos sometimes for my listings. The social, I've got a folder with social in it, and I've obviously got Facebook and Twitter, and I think I've got a LinkedIn app, but I'm not sure. Hootsuite is an application that links together a lot of different social things. We'll cover that later. So as far as other applications, there just isn't anything that you absolutely have to have, in my opinion. As you can see, I have Netflix, I have voice commands, I have pizza orders, I mean, there's just so many little things you can do, you guys. But the applications you positively have to work in your real estate business are those that I just covered. Now, let me answer a few questions about these applications. A lot of people want to know if they can use DocuSign to sign documents at a listing. You see, when I leave my office, all I carry is my iPad, that's it. When I go to a listing presentation, all I have is my iPad, that's it. When I show buyers, all I have is my iPad. And yes, you can sign documents with DocuSign at a listing appointment, or while you're showing homes, they can sign a contract. The easier way to do it, in my opinion, is with New Annotate, or iAnnotate. DocuSign is a very good tool. It's a very nice application. It's a little bit more cumbersome is all. And with iAnnotate or New Annotate, you can literally have your clients sign right there on your iPad with a pen. It's actually a stylus. So they're signing as if they were signing a piece of paper. Okay? So the other question that a lot of people ask me is, why and how do you use Dropbox? Let me give you a verbal description real quickly. Dropbox is basically a server. It provides storage. So when I get a listing signed on my iPad, I email it to my assistant. She puts it on Dropbox. As it sits there, I can access it from my personal computer. She can access it from her personal computer. I can access it from my iPad. So it's accessible from anywhere, anytime, anyhow. Okay, so all of our documents are on Dropbox because they're accessible from our PCs, they're accessible from our iPhones, they're accessible from our iPads. Okay, so that's why that is so critical. Now, the iPad 1 does not have a camera. Do you use your camera a lot? The answer to that is no, not a lot. But I do have some very important functions for my camera, and I will cover those when I'm covering the applications where I use my camera. One of those applications is Evernote, and I will show you specifically how I do that when we cover Evernote. Now, let's cover a couple of things that people have questions about regarding the use of the iPad and the functionality behind browsing and email. And we're going to do that in the next session here in just a second. Once again, this is Stuart Sutton, System 7 Coaching, and I hope you make it a powerful day. Bye-bye.